My name is Matthew Scholz. Make sure to watch MotoAmerica on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
Lights are on. We're green. 12 laps. Steel Commander. Stock 1,000 underway. And Caleb, boy, did he get a nice start. But look at Hayden Gillum from the outside. Rolling some speed immediately coming up the inside. He's already got by him. Hayden Gillum got through turn one with a huge head of steam. Look at him.
Usually Hayden doesn't get a very good start. Something he's kind of struggled with this year, and looks like he's got a really good start. And you go back to one of last year's races here, he had a pretty big lead toward the end, had a little issue toward the end of the race and lost the win. So it's definitely a guy that goes really good around Brainerd.
Benjamin Smith up into third on the Benjamin Smith Racing Yamaha. But Hayden Gillum already has a bit of a gap here. Everybody else now just has to dial it up. Looks like Justin Meest was the guy who went from third to fourth at that start here. Through this great section of track here, through turn 6, and now you sort of tip it in blind up here because of those that fencing right there. And now into turn 8, and you can. Not easy to make up a ton of time in turn 8, but you can sure lose it.
Yeah, you can sure lose it. And also through this chicane as well, even though it's really slow, you can notice a difference between, like Hayden Gillum, how well he gets through there.
Boy, he looked like Hayden got on the throttle a lot sooner than anybody else there. And that's huge because that gets this launch through this really quick 10-11 complex up into 12. And indeed, Benjamin Smith solidly into the third spot right now. All right, here we go, completing lap number 1. And Ben Smith right with Caleb DeCarroll here. That margin, pretty small one as they come through. Then Meest in fourth. Oh. Problem there.
Benjamin Smith, I'm not sure if the rear stepped out or what, but a lot of smoke. Out a little bit. Oh, the front.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
Pretty impressive. Hayden Gillum's first lap from a dead stock was a 35.5.
Look at this. Meest, because of that moment by Ben Smith, was able to come up and on it, but Ben Smith fighting back immediately. Looks there. It comes right back in behind. This is through turn 7. And this is an interesting thing here. The fast line when you're qualifying is a little wider arc through here so you can square up through that chicane. That new curb right there, that is, you cut that curb, it's a time penalty in the race. So you want to make sure whatever happens, you don't do that. Travis looking to the inside this time, and he's there.
Yeah, he made it work that time. Got a really good drive through 9 and 10 and just put himself on the inside. And hopefully he can hold it. We've seen Justin a little bit quicker than him through turn 1 and 2. And hard on the brakes, yeah, just, kind of stabbed those brakes a little bit too hard right away, get the rear wheel off the ground, and at this point he had to take it, he had to slide down and avoid going head first in that air fence.
There he comes. Yeah, it's tough to go the long way around there. Now he's going to try and get down to the inside. Meest just able to turn in front of him, Roger.
Yeah, Meest really good on the brakes through there in turn 3, and you can see Nolan just didn't leave the door open. And he's going to try it right here, turn 4 maybe. He's just not close enough to actually make the pass. He's looked at it a couple times. He knows the laps are winding down.
Travis, surprise move down to the inside. And Ben Smith, he had no clue he was going to do that, and he was already committed to the turn in, and I think that was a smart move by Travis to just ease out of it there. And here's that battle once again. Meest with Lampkin. Lampkin thinking about it, can't get it done. And it looks to me, Beaubier is running laps about 0.6 of a second quicker than these guys. So this could turn into an interesting little scrap for 5th here. We could have a 3-bike battle here before this one's over. Here comes Beaubier.
And we talk about the points being crucial for Caleb DeCarroll and Travis Wyman. The same thing for Ezra Beaubier. If he can pick these 2 guys off here at the end of the race, it'd be huge for him in the points.
And you know that Lampkin is going to throw everything he can here at Meest. Oh, this time what a run he got.
Meest has an issue.
He does. He's off.
I wonder if he went back, was going to go back a gear and maybe got a new, possibly.
That sure looks like it, because he got it slowed down easy enough, so it wasn't like a stuck throttle or anything. But wow, huge change there. And for Beaubier, gets a little bit of a gift. Now he only has to work on Nolan Lampkin. There is Hayden Gillum. Look at the margin. And look at this battle here as Wyman got around, it looked like, on Smith, and now makes it stick. Let's see what Benjamin Smith can do. We've seen this before when Travis has got him, and Benjamin has found a way back through. And in one lap, that margin went from 8 seconds to 8.7, Roger. Hayden Gillum is in another zip code right now.
And last lap, Travis did his best lap of the race.
33.7, yeah, and he made up some time clearly here. But to Carroll, this is that part of the track, as you talked about, he's really good here, and it's a good place to be fast. And let's see, looking in the background, Ezra Bobier within a half a second of Nolan Lampkin for that 5th spot. So that has points implications as well. But unless something catastrophic happens to Hayden Gillum, he should have this one. So it's this battle between DeCarroll and Wyman, the two guys sitting 2nd and 3rd in the points, separated by 2. And the swing between 2nd and 3rd, bigger than that.
Yeah, and look at Travis. He is so good through turn 6 and this fast chicane into this right-hander. We've seen him make some passes. He's passed a couple guys through this section, and it's going to be his last opportunity.
He wants to get this audit. He rolled throttle early. He had that thing on the throttle really good. He's there. He's coming. He's made passes up into that corner. Here comes Hayden Gillum coming around, and Hayden is going to get a dominant win here. Stand-up wheelie across the line, but what's going on in that battle here? DeCarroll hanging on to the line. Here comes Travis. It's a drag race. It's DeCarroll, but just barely 9.97 of a second between DeCarroll and Wyman. But man, did Travis give it his all. Look at this. Ezra Bobier, last lap, gets through on Nolan Lampkin, picks up 5th place points. He needed that. We were talking about it, Roger. He was back in 7th for a couple of laps. That's a 2-position swing in points. Eased off in that last lap. He ran a 35.2. That's why it was only 7.5 seconds instead of almost 9. Hayden Gillum getting that beautiful trophy for that 1st spot, joined by Caleb DeCarroll, the local Minnesota boy, and Travis Wyman up on the box.